Tier 18 already? My god, that went by fast. It feels like just yesterday we got the first 5 tiers, and the whole community was exchanging ideas back and forth and figuring out what characters work where, what teams are good in which stages, so on and so forth. But now Dimensions End seems to be something that no one is even really worried about anymore, and for good reason. We have way too many characters to the point where we don't really need to think that much about who's going to go in the next few tiers. And at this point, after tier 18, we only need 6 characters left. That's 2 more tiers, and we're done. Most of us have Lightning reserved for tier 20, so really it's just 5 characters that we have to figure out, because most people have their Lightning saved for the last stage, which I think would be smart, because she's definitely way too busted to waste her on any of these other tiers, in my personal opinion. I wasn't quite sure about bringing Kuja here because I couldn't remember if any of these bosses absorbed Holy, but then I remembered, no, that's the Sephiroth Heretics, where Kuja is useless. But here, he's actually really good. You just open up with Ring Holy, pop that LD, he's good to go, doing consistent damage, nothing to worry about. This team is good for damage output and extraordinarily safe. Pretty sure that's the only attack we take. Wait, no, it's not. The one on the... No, it's not. Because this other one's going to do it too. But it's not even going to be a problem. After that, I don't think we take any more HP. Because, yeah, why would we? We got Reno on deck. We can spam pyramids. All good. Gladio's there for healing and counters and battery and all that good stuff. This was the boss from the Jack event. And so we first saw whatever the hell this thing is. I don't know what this thing is. It's like a big ass like plant with tentacles and I don't know, but let's just get rid of it. We have a Lufenia to get to. Let's just get our ingots and head to it. That's right, we're gonna burst first in wave 1. Because wave 2 has annoying damage reduction from that effect that would be the Ultimisia boss, where at certain HP thresholds, it goes into the Aqua Power, and you hit ones. That seems to be a theme with a lot of these new stages, making you hit ones until they attack. That's how they're counteracting all these deleting and delaying turns into oblivion. The enemies have to attack. But with somebody like Gladio, that's why Gladio's so good. Because usually what they do is they gain a shit ton of Brave, and they make you let them take a turn. So just take it with Gladio and move on. Problem solved. Reno's very good for that too, dropping the pyramid. In fact, I kind of doubled up on that for that next wave, because I wasn't sure if this version of the effect could inflict stone, like the other one could in the ulti event. I didn't want to find out, so we had the Gladio counter ready, as well as the Reno pyramid. So not only would they do 0 damage, but if they were even thinking about turning Gladio into stone, they wouldn't be able to. But yes, that's the reason I decided to burst here instead of in the next wave, because I think the thresholds are like 80 and 60, and I didn't want to wait until after that. There might be a third one at 40, I don't remember. But they keep doing it. That Aqua Power thing. You'll see it when we get there in just a second. If only we had counters right there. This would have been over. But that's okay. One extra turn, not so bad. Talking about that one on the right, the Aqua Power. I'm sure you all remember. I'm having way more fun with Reno than I thought I was going to. He's a really fun character to play. I just like his shenanigans. It's like he protects you and nerfs them and does decent damage. Like, I like him. And he can work on like melee resist stages because he enchants and perils himself. Solid character. Okay, there we go. There's the Aqua Power. This right here. Stacks up a ton of Brave, but you can't really break. Ones. But that's okay. We'll just build Brave up. We'll still continue with the AoE attacks and just build Brave off of the Scorpion. Doesn't matter if you're resistant Brave damage if we're barely even hitting you with Brave. We have enough battery to counteract it anyway. Not half bad. But here we go. I was wrong. We did take another hit. We have counters. I love that. That Reno debuff is so nice. They do a physical attack, they hit for 0, and then the turn gets set back. I love it. Negated. Yep, okay, they do it again. Under 50. I was thinking about summoning there, but I had a feeling that effect was going to do this yet again. So, you know what? We'll wait. That's annoying. Its turn is way back there. We have to let it attack. We probably could have just went into the summon and nuked, but I didn't want to be doing 1 Brave damage in the summon. Although, there is a possibility that Odin would have just broken that. But who knows? Okay, so finally gonna let that effect swing at us. And then we can end this. Okay, no, never mind. You get to go first. Okay. Might as well use these before we go in, just because they're here. And we got LDs into the launch. Maybe should have let Gladio do it though, so he could battery into it, but I couldn't resist. And that's a wrap. So that's what Dimension's End is now. Pushovers until we get to tier 20. Speaking of harder stages, the Imps up next. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.